Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Well, I was going to do a video on the whole trans thing, but I'm going to put that on a hold, and I'm going to make that for the last video of the day. But what I am doing here now is just doing a quick update on the actual guy that lit himself on fire, so you guys get to understand what's going on. Because again, of course, we weren't able to find out the full information, and I just wanted to get you guys what was going on. I thought this was this weird thing that was going on. I didn't think that was crazy, but apparently it turned out to be a lot more than that. So what we have here is that the Lives of TikTok says this truck allegedly belongs to Max Azzarello, the guy who just lit himself on fire in New York City. It just keeps on getting crazier. So apparently what he had on the back of his car was Trump is with Hillary, and they're about to fascist coup us, etc. And they take a picture, so that's his vehicle. And then we have more from the TikTok saying Max Azzarello, the man who lit himself on fire outside the Trump trial, who wrote this unhinged rant against Donald Trump. He suffered from serious TDS. TDS can be very harmful and deadly. That's a joke. That's a joke, guys. Understand it's a joke. For the liberal media consumers, because you've got a lot of work cut out for you to get out of the cult due to the particularly vile propaganda tactic of saying that destructive partisan discord is the moral high ground, resist. What? I don't effing resist Donald Trump. Reject Donald Trump. Laugh at the rotten farce of an idea of Donald Trump having any power over you. Effing duh. And don't wear those effing, well, hoo-ha's hats either. That wasn't liberation. That was partisan discord. And I encourage you to investigate how those entered your culture, just like shouting ACAB. The only people you are better than are cult leaders. Okay? And then there's more. The Max Azzarello, the guy who's on fire today, outside the courthouse of the Trump trial. So let's hear what this guy has to say.
Start a fucking revolution. Start a fucking revolution. Start a fucking revolution. You've got nothing to lose.
So this guy obviously sounds like he's pretty bloody sane, right? Like he sounds like he's okay in the head. He sounds like he's a perfectly well-adjusted human being. And we have more here from Reddit Lies. I scraped Max Azzarello's Reddit history. Max stated on Reddit he was an anarcho-communist. My politics include believing both U.S. parties have been taken over by financial criminals and that the U.S. has been a full-blown secret kleptocracy ever since CIA Director George H.W. Bush got the White House. I'm a huge proponent of left unity and believe that the only left has the power to build a united movement to enact meaningful change. I wish more leftists realize that shouting ACAB and memeing about guillotines and Molotovs is precisely what our criminal government would want them to do. In my eyes, the only thing ACAB stands for is all cops are brainwashed. I worship Mother Earth magazine to the high heavens. So, yeah, this guy is obviously a well-adjusted individual. Yeah, so that's what's going on here with this insane man. And we have more from Colin Rugg here that's saying the man who lit himself on fire who's outside of Trump's trial in New York City has been identified as Max Azzarello. My name is Max Azzarello, and I'm an investigative researcher who has set himself on fire outside of the Trump trial in Manhattan. His manifesto read, "This extreme act of protest is to draw attention to an urgent and important discovery. We are victims of a totalitarian con, and our own government, along with many of their allies, is about to hit us with an apocalyptic fascist world coup. We are victims of a totalitarian con, and our government, along with many of their allies, is about to hit us with an apocalyptic fascist world coup. These claims sound like a fantastical conspiracy theory, but they are not. They are proof of a conspiracy. If you investigate this mountain of research, you will prove them to. If you learn a great deal about Ponzi schemes, you will discover that our life is a lie. If you follow this story in the links below, you will discover the rotten truth of post-truth America. You will learn the scariest and stupidest story in the world history. And you will realize that we are all in a desperate state of emergency that requires your action. To my friends and family, witnesses and first responders, I deeply apologize for putting this plan upon you, but I assure you it is a drop in the bucket compared to what our government intends to inflict. Because our words are true, this is an act of revolution." So that's what he says here. Now, In retrospect, I kind of agree with them. Now, hold on. Let me explain myself. I agree in the sense that it's not necessarily Donald Trump, I think, that is the totalitarian insano man, but I do think that the government that we have currently right now is totalitarian, is fascist, is authoritarian, and it would like nothing more to destroy us. I 100% agree with that. Never, ever, ever trust the government. Ever. In any shape or form. And I do think that the far left, as of current, the side that he's advocating for, are the ones that are doing it to us. Now, I'm not saying, people, that even though that he may be right in some sense, and in some sense, is to go set yourselves on fire. No, if you're thinking you want to go do that, please go seek immediate mental help, so that way you don't go and do that. But this guy clearly is quite insane. I mean, nobody just goes willingly and sings a song on what he just said and then lights himself on fire. I mean, nobody in a rational mind would go and do this. But again, from reports here, this is what's going on. And I think I needed to set the precedent and explain on what was going on to the whole situation. Because I don't think we know what truly is happening here in our country. And even though I agree with some of the things that he's saying, doesn't mean I don't think he's also a psychopath. So, yeah. Also, if we want proof that is his account here, obviously that it was Max Azzarello's account, he goes on to show this, that the truth of the history of the world, and then he goes, the truth of the history of the world, and on Reddit here, and all that stuff. So, yeah, that was his actual Reddit account, and all that great stuff. So, yeah, so it's pretty crazy that this is an actual account, and he goes even further here. So, yeah, the insane guy is clearly insane. There's a bit more with him, too. Apparently, he also has, he was also with Bill Clinton as well. He says he's also a very far leftist anarchist. So he was with Bill Clinton. And, as well, he doesn't seem to be mentally okay, because he's doing stuff like this. So, yeah, insanity seems to be really reaching this country, and, perhaps, like I said, get help, don't be this guy. You could be far left, but just don't go and do harm to yourself, for the love of God, just don't. Even if it makes us win the election, I don't want people going and killing themselves. That's just ridiculous. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, because it's algorithmic disease, the social media.